I wanted to, well, first of all, this is Sandra Cart with crossofpain.com, and I wanted to pop in here and have a conversation with you because I know that a lot of people are freaking out because of this virus situation, and I haven't had a chance to come in really and say much on it, but I am out there in the trenches. I work for a health establishment and natural health establishment, and I've had experience working in different medical offices and so forth, as well as being licensed massage therapist. And so for those of you who know me, you know that I like to focus on things that have to do with pain, and this virus is causing a lot of pain, particularly fear. And fear, can result in a different sort of pain, but also it's causing, some mayhem as well, some deaths and things like that. I read an article on Cura, and in that article, the young lady who was commenting on the virus, she stated that the virus was not racially selective, basically. She used the word racially selective. In other words, it's not just, according to her, it's not just hitting people who are in bad physical condition or whatever. She claimed that her father, a doctor, was very healthy. At 43 years old, he got struck with it, and that it is raging through Spain. And she said that, she was explaining the situation as far as her father was concerned, but that she claimed he was very healthy. And I got to question that, because doctors are some of the most unhealthy people out there, because they work extremely long hours. They get very little rest. They eat whatever they can in between, rushing with their work shifts and so forth. Anybody in the medical field, a lot of people in the medical field are very, very unhealthy. So it's not just physical fitness that makes you healthy. But your immune system can get really messed up if you have a lifestyle that leads to an insufficient amount of rest. And actually, I'm sorry, I've got to get this because my seatbelt is going off. So here we go. Now I'm going to cut out the sound. Here we go. All right. So, with everything that looks like a catastrophic, problem, a something that looks like it's coming against you, an enemy of some sort, every time something like that happens, there's an opportunity for blessing as well. It's not just an attack situation. There's a blessing hidden behind the attack, and the attack is to stop you from getting the blessing. Now, can I tell you what the blessing of this virus is? No. I'm just, I don't know, I'm not sitting up in the heavenlies watching all of this. For each person, it's going to be a different situation. But can you escape the virus? Yes, I believe you can. But there's, or can you protect yourself from it? Yeah, and I'm not talking about your standard protections that everybody's out there doing with the masks and so forth. That's all well and good. I'm saying escape from the likelihood of this virus, or maybe any other virus. I believe you can. Number one, now, first of all, I just got to tell you that I'm not worried about this at all. I haven't been worried about it. I haven't been shaken by it. I'm not fazed by it. Number one reason why I'm not shaken or fazed is because of my faith in God. Number one reason. God's got me in my household. I'm like, I feel like I'm like this with him. I don't know if you can see my fingers like this. I've got a relationship, with Jesus Christ, and I'm solid in it. So I don't have any doubt in my mind that God's got us. God has taken me and my household through a lot of stuff, a lot of transitions. We were going through a rough patch there. If you tune into my my Facebook group, you would have already seen the video or videos concerning that. But God has taken me through a lot, and He has never failed me yet. So I don't have a problem. I'm not running around shaken up, in fear. I'm working with people every single day that, who knows, that we have patients coming in and out of our office. I haven't been walking around with a mask on my face like everybody else because, like I said, I'm not worried about this. I'm not concerned about it. Number one reason I said is because of my trust in the Lord Jesus Christ. Number two reason is that in spite of the fact that I am not the sparkling epitome or poster child for great health, but I am consciously aware of where I falter in that regard. I'm constantly striving to do better. And I really believe that God honors effort. The fact that I'm consciously aware and I'm trying. I'm fighting against my flesh, bad habits, but I'm still trying, I'm still in there and I'm still fighting. And I really believe that because I am fighting that fight, my diet is not perfect. Believe me, far from it. I know what needs to be done. I know what I need to do to improve it, but I'm not there yet. I'm just not fully there yet. So what I'm saying to you is that you don't have to be perfect in order to be protected. When you're under God, your perfection is found in Him. It's not in yourself or in your flesh. But what I want to say is that despite the fact that my diet is not perfect, and let me just interject this one thing. One of the first things you got to do if you're trying to get your immune system on track, you got to give up grains. I've been trying to give up grains. It is a battle. I'm from, my people are from the islands, and we love our rice and beans. So it's a battle, and it's one that, sometimes I'm winning, sometimes I'm not. But there's certain things in your habit and your lifestyle that you've got to curb, and that's one of them. And I'm telling you why, because the lectin count in grains is just way too high, and lectins are a poison that all plants create. All plants create lectins, but some plants create more than others, and each species of animal and us as humans are only able to handle a certain number of lectins. So there are certain plants, certain vegetables or fruits that, and the grains especially, that we should not be eating. And I will go into that in another video, but I just wanted to pop that in there about the grains. Cut those grains out your diet, man, because those are like the worst. And plus, everything's being inundated with the GMOs and so forth. And we all know that Monsanto is behind this nonsense. This whole virus, this is Monsanto. This is George Soros and Monsanto behind this mess. So if you're aware of that, if you don't know who Monsanto is, you need to do some homework, because these are the people who control the pharmaceutical companies. This is a company that controls them, controls the medical industry, and is trying to take over and control the agricultural industry so they can keep feeding us poisons and then forcing us into their medical system where they claim to be taking care of us, but the entire Hippocratic oath has gone out the window. They're no longer taking care of people. They're just medicating symptoms and doing symptom management, but they're not actually taking care of people and not eradicating their pain. This is why I have such a bent, such a thing about pain problems, because I'm aware of this. And I know there's a lot of people out there suffering. Now, let me get back to the main part of my second point. Number 1 point, I got God. So I'm not worried for that reason. Number 2 point, I have a immune system product, a natural immune system product that has been boosting my immune levels to the point that I'm not concerned. Now, let me just say to you briefly that this product, and you can read about it on the website, the history of it, the doctor who created it, but this product has more immune system boosting power than IP6, which is a medicine, a shot that Magic Johnson gets to control his HIV. He has to pay $2,000 or more per shot, and he has to take that shot 3 times a day. This product boosts the immune system more than that product does. The IP6 only boosts the immune system 49%. The product I'm talking about, transfer factor, boosts the immune system 437%, which is a huge, huge difference. By the way, that's the plus product I'm talking about. So I've been taking this product. I've known about this company for about 10 years, but I didn't want to come out here and start telling anybody about it because I didn't want people to think that I was just trying to sell them a product that I wasn't actually utilizing myself. Plus, I wanted to have more knowledge about health-related things in general than what I had at the time that I first came across this company. So I just want to make sure that I had a knowledge base to draw on when I talked to anybody about this and tried to explain to them the merits of it. So that's why I waited until I went to massage school. And, in massage school, you get taught a lot of medical stuff. A lot of medical terminology was all over my test, which shocked me, in fact. A lot of nurses' terms and things like that, that we studied anatomy and physiology, but a lot of those medical terms weren't words that actually came up for us in our anatomy and physiology studies, and yet it was on my test, and so I had to learn that stuff. But it gave me, the anatomy and physiology study we did gave me enough of a background in the body and this body systems and how things work to where I feel comfortable talking about this now. The product saved, I saved a cat that was dying from poison with this product. Now, grant you, the company's not going to tell you to use it on your animals. I'm just telling you what I did. I used it on an animal that was poisoned. It was in the process of dying, could not move, and within 20 minutes of me putting a dropper of milk with this product in it into that animal's mouth, that animal fully revived and was saved from dying of poisoning. Because this system boosted that animal's immune system so much that it was able to the immune system itself was able to combat the poison. And this is what I'm talking about to you. I've been taking this product now since about, November, I think. And maybe a little bit earlier. I started taking it last year. And I haven't even been super consistent in my taking of it. I haven't been taking it every single day, but I've been taking it. Now, I know that my immune system, like I said, it's not top-notch, perfect, but because I have been taking this product, this product helps you where you falter, where you fall short as a person in your efforts to maintain your health and your efforts to maintain your immune system or build your health back up. This product is going to help you with that. And that's why it's really important for you right now with this coronavirus going around, because even if you have the coronavirus, the whole thing is your immune system. If your immune system is weakened, you are subject to that virus. That's the whole thing. It's not the virus is just striking anybody. It's people who have a weakened immune system. That girl in Spain who said her doctor father was healthy. I'm sorry. Doctors are not typically healthy. They may look fit, but there's a difference between being fit and being healthy. So he may have been slim and trim, and he may have looked the part, but his insides, his immune system was not necessarily healthy as she thinks. If it was, he wouldn't have been able to contract the virus. Now, I'm just going to say this, everybody's immune system is impaired. Why? Because look at the crap in our environment that we're breathing in. Look at the crap in our food that the chemicals they're spraying on the food. All these toxins around us, in our environment, in our food, and try as we might to live as healthy as possible. It's a real fight, people. It's a real fight to keep our immune systems alive. And some people don't even realize, like if you've had something like cancer, which by the way, cancer is a fungus, and that can be defeated by the immune system if your immune system is up to par. That's the key to this product. Get that immune system up to par, and that immune system can go to work and wipe out whatever's attacking you. That's the key. But you know, I've seen people who have gone through cancer, went through the chemo, all this stuff, like my brother. My brother didn't listen to me. They were at the beginning stages. They caught this thing before it started moving. He had cancer of the prostate, and they caught it at the very first stage. It was just like it just showed up or whatever. But my brother had just gone through pneumonia, and the pneumonia whipped his immune system. It drained him. And it left him in a weakened condition. I tried to tell him about this product, but my brother was stubborn. He would not listen to me. And as a result, he went ahead and he followed what the doctors told him, the typical stuff they do to fight cancer, do the radiation, the seeding, and all this stuff. How many people have died from that? Many, many thousands, millions of people. And they're still doing the same process. Why? It makes them money. They don't care if you die. All the time that they're busy so-called fighting your illness or just playing around with it, they're making bank, people. Bank. And meanwhile, you're suffering, your family's suffering, and you ultimately will lose the battle. Why? Because they're not shoring up your immune system. They're destroying it. Those radiation things that they do, and the medication and stuff they give to these people, it's not helping their immune system. It's stripping it bare. It's like a forest fire. Once a fire rampages through a forest and destroys an area, it takes 2 years for that area, that biosphere, to recover from the effects and devastation of that fire. It's the same thing with your immune system. If you take that that radiology, not radiology, that the thing that they use for treating cancer with the radiation, that's what I'm saying, radiation. If you take that radiation treatment and those medicines, it's going to destroy your immune system. That leaves you wide open for something like this, coronavirus, for anything to attack you. Your immune system is the key, people. That is the most crucial thing to keeping your health up to par. And this product I'm trying to tell you about, it will help rebuild your immune system. 437% raise in immune levels with this product. All of us can't be perfect as far as our fight to stay healthy. None of us can be perfect in that. But if you have something like this, and it's natural, it's a cellular, it's biocellular type of product that can help you to build your immune system up so that when we go through these biological attacks and whatever this whole situation is, We don't have to be subject to that. We don't have to be subject to the George Soroses of the world that want to control the population and poison people for a profit. And so that's why I decided I had to come out here and tell you guys about this. Now I'm going to provide the link to the website where you can get this product. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be straight up with you. The cost of the product at retail is pretty high. It's not as high as $2,000 by no means. It's less than $100, but you could actually save yourself a third of that cost, about a third of that cost, if you decide that you want the product. What you would need to do to save a third of that cost is become a preferred customer. Now there's a $25 fee to become a preferred customer, but after that you would have the product available to you at the wholesale price. So I'm gonna put in the beneath this video on YouTube, I'm going to put the information concerning the website and the ID. In fact, as I'm saying this, I may end up putting it right on the video somewhere here where you can see it. There's going to be the website and the ID, the sponsorship ID for if you sign up as a preferred customer, because then I would get some credit for having sponsored you in. And it helps me out because it helps me to get some product and so forth. But if you guys are interested in this, if you want to check it out, please, please, please don't just take my word for it. Go to the website. Look at the videos on the website, what tells you what this product does. Look at the history. Just explore the website and get a feel for what's going on. If you have any questions, feel free to type me a message and let me know, what your questions are. And if I don't know, I've got people that I know in the company that I can contact and ask. So, but this is a key, people. Whatever it is that you're fighting off in your body, whatever problem you're having, whatever symptoms you're having, whatever, if your immune system is at its utmost peak, your body has a greater chance of winning that battle. That's the key. This product helps the immune system. It heals the immune system so the immune system can then heal you. Okay? I've got to go. I'm at my job now. So I hope that this helps you in some way. I hope that you all stay safe. And until I get a chance to talk to you again, be blessed. Bye for now.